Name's Kate, I'm 39, I live on the Gold Coast in Burleigh. This is awkward. I've lived here for 36 years, originally moved up from Sydney because my doctors told my parents that I'd have a better chance of survival living in the warmer weather than down south in the cold. I was diagnosed at birth with cystic fibrosis, and obviously that's a genetic disease. 1 in 25 people are carriers of the CF gene, and nearly 1 in every 2,000 babies is born every day in Australia with CF, and I was one of those babies. So having CF, inevitably most people end up needing to have a lung transplant at some stage in their life. So I went onto the organ donor waiting list at age 26 for a double lung transplant. The reason I needed a transplant was because my lungs were so rotten and deteriorated that I couldn't breathe anymore. My mum had to quit work and become my full-time carer. I couldn't shower myself or even brush my teeth without turning blue and having coughing fits. Closer to transplant, I actually was in hospital, living there, and then only home for a week at a time, more for my mental health than actually being in there. So I did treatment at home and everything. So I was on the list for 12 months, 12 days, and got wheeled into theatre at the 12th hour, and I was so extremely lucky that my life was saved by an anonymous donor and their family, and they said yes to organ donation, which is why I'm still here today. Lungs are good, but I've got an SVC blockage, and you can sort of see it there, it's a bit more prominent, that vein. So that's a big issue, and I can't work anymore because of that, because as soon as I bend down, my head swells right up like Shrek, and it's really uncomfortable. And so I'm so very thankful to be able to receive this grant, and the money that I get will be helped pay for all my private doctors, because some of them unfortunately are not covered in the public system, so that's what the money will go towards. Thank you everyone who supports SLDO. Without your generosity, these grants wouldn't be possible. I'm very thankful. It's going to really help and take a lot of pressure off